Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome back to, I'm not on a level, I was going to say Hogsport because that's where I am in my series. But no, we're at 2 Point County. Look at it, isn't it glorious? Isn't it glorious? Ah, it's so pretty. I thought today, given that how much I've been sucking at this game, I thought maybe we would go back to Mitten University, which I've just noticed I've been spelling wrong, and just see if we can get it any better than what it has been, which is a complete disaster zone. Hello Eric, thank you for joining us this evening. Let's load up the university. Now, the first thing we're going to have to do is try and establish exactly what is the most dire thing to deal with. We did a little bit of repairing on it the last time I was here. We worked on the ward. You see, our ward is looking pretty snazzy. We put some new toilets in, and these toilets are for patients only. And because we have two wards. We have two wards because there's a little bit of a bug with the wards. I found that for now in this particular demo build, it's worth having smaller ones separated rather than the big ones. So
we'll be right back.
I'll be right back. So I figured that was a good idea for now. What else did we do? Oh yes, I think we've got some toilets over here which are for staff only, and we put down lots of bins and tried to work on cleanliness, which I think has helped by the looks of it. But I can't help but notice our psychiatry is a little bit of a nightmare, I think is fair to say. Shall we have a look? Oh, it's a rug. That's a rug. Hello. Shall we see if we can establish exactly what is going wrong here? First of all, let's just have a quick look at these queues. Oh my goodness, Dwight Pussyfoot. Did you enjoying that? But you're about to die, like literally about to die.
Patients are reminded not to think about
He's got
it.
food poisoning. He needs an injection room. Send him home. I don't have one of those. Get out of here. Get out of here, Dwight. My goodness. Right. Don't want him anywhere near this place. Hello, Hill. Please, Hill. Oh, I was watching your stream the other day. And I really enjoy your streams. They are just such a nice and relaxed affair. It was a great pleasure chilling in your stream the other day. Let's see here. Who is this? 90%? Is it you with the bobble hat? Look at this guy. Hello. How are you? 90%. Go for treatment. What are you doing? What's he doing? It looks like he was just rubbing his. Was he being sick, or it didn't look like he was being sick. He looks like he's being sick into that bin. Maybe he was. He's just being sick into all the bins. Charming. He is dying though. Go to the pharmacy. He's number 1 in the queue. Get out of my hospital. My goodness. Look at all this training it's telling me to deal with. We need this injection room business. We might actually be ready for it. I'm not entirely sure. Curious how this game is. It's funny and a lot of fun. I'm just not very good at it, but don't let that put you off. The game has a lot of depth. It may not look like it on the surface of it. It may look, quite fun and simple, but don't be deceived. There's a lot going on here.
The magic, wonder, and terror of our glass-boned acrobats.
Glass-boned acrobats.
Face-eating clowns. It's a parfait day at the circus
Parfait
for
day.
everyone. More 2 Point.
This is only a demo. Yes.
2 Point Radio.
This is just a demo, and I'm still very much learning how to play this game. Boggled mind. And what we can do, we can move them to the top of the queue because they're close to death. Hello. Now, how are you? We know what you've got. You need psychiatry. He's number 1 in the queue. He should make it. He should make it. Now, how are we going to fix these psychiatry offices?
Anything deposited in
What's the best way? I don't even know where to start. It's also very addictive. It is insanely addictive to the point where I was given this game Wednesday, I think, and I have literally not stopped playing it. I think I've had about 4 hours sleep since Wednesday because I cannot put it down. I'm not even kidding. Right, the injection room's been unlocked. Oh god, yes, we've been waiting for this, everybody. Are you squeamish of needles? If you are, you might not like this room. I need to rearrange this hospital because I have another save that I'm doing for my YouTube series, and I'm learning things, and there's a much better way to be doing this hospital. It's terrifying, to be honest. It's like coming across a disaster zone, and everything is so bad. I'm not entirely sure where to start. That's what's going on here. I'll get to grips with it in a moment. It's definitely a good game, and a lot of content. Given that this is a demo of the first 4 hospitals, I think I've been playing. I don't know. I've been playing a lot. I've also been watching a lot of streams. So if I'm not playing, I'm watching streams of it and YouTube videos of it.
Not to be stressed.
It's hours and hours and hours. I mean, I think I've been playing it. I don't know. You might have to tell me through my through my Steam. I'm not sure. It's not chronic amount of hours. It's not like 42 hours yet or anything like that. But give it time. And there's going to be 15 hospitals in the game at launch. Then there's online challenges with your friends. Has it crashed again by pressing that? It doesn't like that button. That button's very hit and miss. It's very hit and miss, that button. Let's try again. No. Okay. We'll give it a minute. Give it a minute, and I'll show you that. But there's online challenges and 15 hospitals. There's 51 illnesses. There's 5 regions. I'm struggling to remember how much stuff's in it. I'm obviously quite tired.
That's a bluish car for cubing.
But there is a lot of content in this game, and all the objects as well. When we get out of here, I mean, I haven't even unlocked that many, really, in the grand scheme of things. We're going to need a fire extinguisher in here. This is a machine, and we don't want it to blow up now, do we? And then if the staff member might want to have a sit down, look, when they're not doing anything, make the room look nice. Okay, put a sunflower in. They have very good attractiveness. If we go into this, we haven't built the room yet, so you can't see it.
Warning.
Once we built the room,
This is a general warning.
this is a general warning. Training speed. No, we're not interested in training speed particularly. Shall we put a clock in there? That's all right, isn't it? It's not so bad. Let's get that going. So here's the injection room. This is the first time we've been looking at the injection room here. Hello, Ben. You could try abandoning that multiplayer challenge, by the way. Okay, let's give it a go then.
If ever
I finished it.
yourself at a loss as to the correct
Should we try?
usage of
Oh,
English
look. Oh, you're
language,
right, Ben.
You may enjoy my popular guide to
That
good
worked.
grammar.
That worked.
A public service I perform with no shortage of humility. I would do one to proper enunciation as well, but I fear your underdeveloped vocal abilities would make this quite impossible.
Research complete. So we should probably go and do a new research thingamajiggy. Is anybody qualified to use this? Can anybody use this? A nurse is required. Does a nurse need... Look at this. Injections are used to treat a range of illnesses to improve cure rates, research and apply upgrades to the machine. Also, use a nurse trained with extra treatment skills. We've probably got one of them, haven't we? Let's see. Let's see. Staff. Do we actually have one of these? Nurses. That's... Here we go. Oh, we've got one in ejection administration. Would that do it? That is a big needle. Have you seen what they do with this needle? It's not pleasant. You wouldn't want to be the poor sod that has to lie on that thing, I can tell you. I'm not sure if we have anybody qualified to work this. I've forgotten what it said. With extra treatment skills, is that it? Staff, nurses, and we've got, treatment in ward though.
Any suspicious objects should be poked with a special stick.
Right, what we'll do, easiest way to find out, everybody. How do you feel about this room? She left, so probably not. Probably not. Is there, I'm assuming there is actually extra treatment. Let's go and have a look at the training. What have I done with my training, everybody? Oh, it's right by the injection room. Silly me. Yeah, she is. Yeah. She took one look at that and she's like, nope, definitely not. So, what training courses? Was it extra treatment? Excuse me. This one. Or does it have to be a different one? This one? We're going to experiment with this. This seems logical. And then we need a nurse. Look, now, this nurse has injection administration. So, do you know what? We'll see if this works. And we'll get in, look, Meredith Beard as a guest trainer to get this done. Fantastic. Now, another thing that might help with these psychiatry offices is better psychiatrists, right? The clown tent. Oh god, the clown tent is a good one. I mean, it is a good one, but it also upsets me quite terribly. It's just, it really is tragic, isn't it? It really is tragic.
Trousers.
Trousers.
Trousers. They ought to be worn at all times. They protect against sunburn and knobbly knee syndrome. Take heed, dear listeners.
Knobbly knee syndrome. Knobbly knee syndrome. Right. Let's see here. Psychiatrists then. So we've got one doctor that we could get up to psychiatry 2, but look, we've got a whole bunch that could actually just get into psychiatry, which might be good as well. I don't want you to. Yeah, we don't want him in there. So look, we've got this student doctor and we've got this student doctor, so they might be really good because we've got quite a few doctors that are really boned up on GP, and I've noticed a significant improvement in the GP offices. Holy crap. It really does work, this training. It really does work. It really does work. You should try it out. It's the best thing you'll ever do. So these two students, we'll get them started in psychiatry, and then later we'll get a bunch of them into psychiatry level 2, and I'm hoping that will start dealing with these cues. We can maybe even look at motivation, so they start moving faster, getting stuff done quicker. Also, here's something else we can do. Right, so mind you, the room's pretty nice. The room is pretty nice, level 3.
Nurse cardiology.
But I was unlocking, look, let's go to this view. I've been unlocking items like mad. Although I forget which game I'm always doing it on, but it does look like I have been doing it here. Now, this isn't just a treatment room, psychiatry. It's also a diagnostics room. So people will come here for further diagnostics, should the GP be having problems trying to determine exactly what's wrong with them. What was she just doing with the fireplace just then? So it's worth putting things in this room that not only aid treatment, but possibly even diagnosis as well. And we've got all sorts that will help us do that. And if not, look how much of this kudos that I've gained. We can certainly get some stuff unlocked, right? So we have posters here. This is a training speed one, so we're not really interested in that for here. And I think the skeleton's training speed. Indeed it is. The medicine cabinet does do diagnosis and treatment power, but I think it would look a little bit weird. Is that man with a light bulb? Yes. Yeah, he does. This is lightheadedness. This is lightheadedness.
Time for another sommelier over the rainbow.
She's going for her cure.
A bottle of 2009 Pale Toad. This charmless Chardonnay is as insipid a wine as I've ever spat out.
Start to
It
get
has a
bad
foul
reputation.
nose, hinting at leftover baked beans. As for the taste, well, I would rather lick an actual toad than drink another glass.
How many doctors does it take to change a light bulb? Just one, apparently. Although I suppose we're not changing the light bulb. We're changing it out for a head. Look, 3D printed, freshly 3D printed. I've also seen those heads come out with hats and scarves attached, so they, you know, they even get what's the word I'm looking for? Not clothes. I want to say condiments, but I mean that's for your dinner table. What am I talking about? 3D printed heads. Yeah, makes sense. Absolutely.
Unattended
Yeah,
bags
there it is.
will be taken
This is
home by staff.
the Deluxe Olux. It's the Deluxe Clinic. Oh my god, he had his sonic screwdriver out. I saw that. I saw that. He's enjoying himself. What we could do, because they get a little bit... Look at him. They get a little bored, right? So might... There's a chair. Why not sit down? If you want. I mean, you don't have to. It's comfortably hard. So, now, back to here. This is all I've been doing some training rooms, accessories. Yes, accessories. Although again, isn't accessories more sort of glasses,
No
earrings?
shackles, please.
I don't know. Shall we just say paraphernalia? That's that'll cover it. Right. I've been doing an awful lot of training rooms, so I've been unlocking lots of things that need that give training buffs. So we could go to town on these, although they're not too bad. They're not too bad actually. But I have been unlocking all kinds. What else could we unlock in here? Diagnostics and treatment. Diagnostics and treatment. +1. Are you all right? All I can hear is them going, "Oh." Don't think. Oh, I'm in the Deluxe Clinic. Such a tool. Shall we change these? See, this just gives room attractiveness and prestige, which is great.
Not to hear you complain.
But it's not quite what I want. We need to help these guys. We need to boost them. Look at this. This diagnostic bookcase boosts diagnosis power by 2%. Now this right here, this is what we're talking about. Right? This is what we want. So, get that in there. Brilliant. We might have to have a bit of a rearrange of this room. We need to make
Doctor
sure...
to psychiatry, please.
No, I'll put that there. It's got night fever. This guy. Syntax, hello. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm pleased you could join us. Oh, he's leaving.
Tired of hearing
Was he cured?
other good things going
I've got to be
on in the
honest, he
world?
doesn't look cured.
Sick of cheery headlines and positive articles?
Definitely doesn't look like he's been cured
Then
of
read
night
the
fever.
Daily Sneer, because good news is bad news.
I've watched them go into
24
those white
hours a
cupboards.
This is
Oh
221 Radio.
no. Oh no. I put a cupboard deliberately into a room where there's not a lot going on, but I haven't seen them do anything particularly suspicious yet. I've seen them open it and look through it, but they've not pulled anything out or done anything weird yet, so looking forward to that. Apparently there's a whole bunch, is that right? Night fever, yeah, night fever, night. They do that dance. See,
Dot
look, and we've
round
got
to the roof, please.
Mock.
Dot round to the roof.
Look, Mock Star. Can you guess who that's? Guess who that is? Yeah, we might need to peep at them rummaging through the cupboards a couple of times. Indeed, I've heard that there's a few things going on with those cupboards. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Look, he's showing what he's got. He's doing that sticky thing. That's my game, not yours. not your interweb streaming me. It does stick occasionally. It's all right. Sometimes I'm not sure actually if it's the game. My computer's getting too hot. I'm inclined to say the game, to be honest. It is just a demo build, and I don't experience it with other things at the moment. He's so boring. Right, he's not going to entertain us. Maybe soon, maybe soon. Lots of people are dying. Right, so we've got this. Fantastic. Now, what else? What else do we have here? Look, this is just the normal bookcase, but it does give +1 training speed. I forgot to ask yesterday, but why do you have to have such a huge reception desk? You don't have to. I don't at all. These larger hospitals, because it is quite a large one, have this reception room instead of those reception desks. So I don't think I can build one of those smaller reception desks that you get at the beginning of the game. I think I only have reception rooms available now. And it looks like the smallest, there we go, is this. Then we have the hatch and everything. So I don't have to have it as big as I have. You know, I just do. You can do all sorts with it. You can do all sorts with it. And then what you can do with this, if we do items, what you can do with this is, hello, wait a minute. How do I get more
Don't mind me.
of these?
I just like talking into a microphone.
How do I get more of these? Yes, that's right. And that's exactly what I want to demonstrate, but I can't see. How do I get more of these? Oh, okay. Bye-bye, Hill, please. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Is it this one? Oh, it's just this button. It's just this button. Look. So, if we can find appropriate places. Thing is I've got a lot of crap in here, right? So, let's remove our little charity pot. It's the picture, I think, that sort of gives it away. That not gives it away. It confuses me a little bit. It's the picture. I was looking for, I suppose, like a computer maybe or something like that. I guess is what I was looking for. So you can have multiple receptionists.
Ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
But I don't really want him sitting there doing that. I don't really want him sitting there doing that. And you can completely decorate this thing. I mean, look.
Reminded that this is a workplace, not a theme park.
Look at this. It's being a bit weird. Here, this side's good. There we go. And we've got like these little radios. I think you can unlock a boom box, and then you can put like a little special radiator down rather than having this big one here if you wanted to. We can put cupboards underneath there for storage. We've got all these beautiful flowers to make the reception look all pretty.
Attention! Would all visitors please talk silently?
Hello, Gary. You agree to... Oh, what, this? This one here. Yeah, I suppose I just wasn't looking for that. I think, yeah, in my mind, I was just expecting to see a computer, I guess. It was the first thing that came to my mind, and that's what I was looking for. Right, now, these rooms. Actually, it's taken me so long to try and improve these. We might be ready for a bit more training. Have they gained? They probably haven't gained enough. No, still just one available to train in psychiatry. Two. I would like to see this number go to 3. And then, that's when we'll do some additional training, and we can sort these as well. So I am looking for these guys. We can sort them by their energy as well. So this, look, Dee, she sort of needs a break. She is actually just on her break. That's fantastic. She was looking very tired. And so is Agatha here. She's feeling thirsty. It's a bit of a shame. You've got a coffee machine, do you not? Oh, she's warming herself. Look, everybody. It is quite cold in Mitten. She's very thirsty, actually, isn't she? She's very thirsty. It's coffee machine. She's very thirsty, wants promotion, needs a toilet. I think what we'll do is actually just tell her to go on a break. I'm sure she's been working very hard. This place doesn't stop. We know it doesn't. So I think we will tell her to go and take a break. So when she's done with this night fever guy, there we go. Go and feel better, Agatha. My goodness. And we can also do it by the happiness. So we'll be here behind his desk. He's not very happy at all. Very hungry, very thirsty. Desperate for the toilet. So we might send him on a break. How's he feeling about his money? Not particularly happy. Should we just see if we can boost him a little bit? There we go. We are going to promote you. Oh. Soon, I would say. Soon, my pretty. Soon. I would really, really like to play this. I paid. Have you? Have you pre-ordered it?
I've started
have you pre-ordered it? Have you also signed up for the hospital pass to get this golden toilet?
But I find listening to my own voice works best. I say one thing and then another thing. And I say one thing and then another thing. It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
I might be hypnotised. It could be a thing. No training just now. Challenge, promote 3 staff. Oh god, if only I'd read that one first. If only I'd read that one first. You have, and you have. Brilliant. That's a perfect job. Round of applause. Perfect job. Pre-ordered, and you signed up for Hospital Pass. I mean, that's a star plus. Is that a grade? Star plus? Don't know. Ooh, people have been following me. Hello, thank you for following me. That's wonderful. Quillfruit, thank you for following me. That's wonderful. Hey Blarla, I noticed you're one of the main contributors to the wiki. I created that wiki. And me and my friend are almost entirely the only contributors at the moment. And I'm so desperate to continue. I've got so much stuff I need and want to put on it. But well, I'd rather play it, to be honest with you. to be perfectly honest with you. But I hope you're enjoying the wiki. It doesn't look amazing at the moment, but there is a lot of stuff already on it. And if you feel ever the urge to add anything to it that you see is missing, and you think, cool, I'll just add that, do it. Just do it. Go for it. Go nuts. Go nuts. Right. Should we... What am I doing? Training people, yes. Now, hang on a minute. I desperately... Oh no, because the training wasn't available. Yeah, was it? They're not... Oh! Look at that. In the time we've been talking, perfection has happened. Look at this. Now, actually, before I do this, I'm just going to check these staff members. Are they actually good people? Let's look. Don't worry about their complaints. Look at them. Hanging out. Do you like the beanbags? So energized, happy. His traits are positive. It's a fantastic trait, isn't he? He's a pretty good guy. Look at this. Look at all these stats. I was in a game that I wasn't streaming earlier today, just staring at this thing for staff. There's amazing information in there. Amazing information. Now, I like this guy. He's definitely worth training up more.
Not to believe in ghosts.
He needs to take a break. Traits teacher. Oh, he could be a really good teacher in psychiatry. Ooh, worth bearing in mind. Good. So I think we'll keep him. Now then, Logan. Hello, Logan. Who's been sick in the staff room? It's grim. It's so grim. There's a bin there. No, couldn't make it to the bin. Charming and hygienic. Well, we like him. And motivated. They're all fantastic. They are all fantastic. But quickly. Right. Okay. No.
Looks like the healthcare branch of the holistics company, known to some as
Go this way.
is in trouble again. Apparently Elixir, their latest product which claims to cure all ills.
Don't take a break.
Look,
it's going to make him take a break, guys. I just want him to clean up the mess.
Well, I guess it should cure one
Let's do
at
it.
least.
He might do it. No? She's just going to take a break.
Star
God
reminded
damn
to
it.
be good value.
And I can't... There's no good way of doing that, is there, I guess? Because this one, we can say, hey, empty the bin. Maybe if we call them to empty the bin
Maintenance announcement.
and water the
Plants
plant.
need water.
Careful. Maybe while she's here doing this, she'll clean up this mess. You'll make him dizzy. Yeah, shall we make someone... She didn't clean it up. Should we make him dizzy? Look. That's so mean, isn't it? It's not your day, mate. How you feeling? Oh. No. Not enough to make him sick. And to be honest, my arm was starting to hurt, so he survived. He survived it. Do you want me to really shake him? Go really go for it. There is loads to this game. It's crazy. And some of it's really obvious.
Snack.
Some of it is, if you just look a bit below the surface, you know, and then you... How deep does the rabbit hole go, really? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everybody's sick in my hospital. I should really do something about that. No, they're right. He's alright. Maybe he's got like a cast iron stomach or something like that. Some comfy looking chairs. I know it's like Googling here, look. Not much on the TV though. Ah, that's why nobody watches it. Nobody watches it. They all just stand near the sick and drink coffee. Anyway, we're supposed to be doing something here, and that is some training. We want to increase people to psychiatry. True. Why do I keep doing that? Enhanced psychiatry skills, plus 20% treatment in psychiatry, and plus 20% diagnosis skills in psychiatry. That's going to help with these queues. The faster they can diagnose and treat people in the psychiatry rooms, you know, I mean, it's just good maths. So what we'll do is we'll put... Now, do we do them all? Knowing that there'll be no psychiatrists out there at all. We probably shouldn't do all of them. If we're not going to do all of them, I'd like to do these two more so. Yeah, we better leave some psychiatrists out there. Fraud. Right. Right. Beautiful. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, and Scribble. Thank you for following. Hello, Scribble. Hello. Lots of people have been following me over the last few days, and I've not. It doesn't tell me in the Twitch dashboard. So I've installed a new app, and now I know if somebody follows me. Now I can finally see. And Rhino Mike, hello, welcome. Thank you for following my channel. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I went quiet there. I'm reading chat just to myself, quietly in my head. Right, what else could we do that might aid all the tragic things that are happening in this hospital? We want overviews. We want overviews. Ooh. 2 Point Radio.
2 Point Radio.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
I went to the Cirque de Parfait recently. I was impressed by how experimental the acts were, till I realized I was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
Well done, Harrison. Well done. Hey, guys. Some of these radio messages where they talk about 2 Point County and that, I swear that there's some that just give us a little bit of a hint of what to expect from other areas. You're a Twitch newbie. Well, I think lots of us here are Twitch newbies, to be honest. I mean, I'm not really a big streamer myself. I'm a YouTuber, but I just want to play this game all the time. I just want to play it all the time. So I have two saves. One that I play on stream and one that I play for my YouTube channel. because I just want to play it all the time. So this overview here is maintenance. So we can see here that, for example, this pan machine, the extractor pan, is very green, so it's in really good nick. But this toilet, where this guy's straining, is, I mean, it's not horrific. It's not in the red or anything. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad things. But you can see here, it does need a bit of maintenance. So it's,
Attention.
we can call a janitor
These are your expectations.
come and take a look at it. And the more things that we can see that aren't plush green, that's sort of starting to fail a bit, you know, we can see like other janitors getting stuff done, and they might not be. They might not be. And you can see here, look, she's, oh my goodness, unblocking the toilet. Oh my god. Looks like she's shaking. She's having a bit of a crisis. Oh no! Are you alright? Was it cold and wet in there? Oh dear. So, now, machines, you really don't want them becoming too bad.
Recover at home.
The machines can get really hot when they start to fail, which in turn heats the room up, which in a cold environment might work out well for a bit. But if you've got a staff member, this happened to me earlier, in fact, one of my machines was getting a little bit hot, and I was in Hogsport, where they don't really need radiators, you know, it's quite mild there. They don't really need radiators, and one of my staff members was complaining about being too hot, and it made me turn on my little temperature gauge here. And I noticed that in the room where she was standing, the machine she was standing with was bright red. And it was like, oh my goodness, right. And I got it repaired instantly. So it was a really good way of sort of indicating to me she was going, I'm way too hot in here. And I was thinking, why? And there it was. That was the reason. And if we hadn't have done anything, it would have burst into flames. And then if I hadn't done anything about that, it would have exploded. Possibly injuring or killing my member of staff. I haven't, while I have let machines catch fire and blow up in this game just to see what it was like, I haven't yet had the guts to, or the, I suppose more the heart. I'm not mean enough to shove a member of my staff in there with it just to see what happens. I can't dare. It's awful. It's terrible.
Crime is on the rise. You may not even be safe in your own home. That's why you need Jumbo Security Systems. We'll fill your house with cameras, watch your every move.
Hello. Hey, buddy.
And even recommend what products to buy based on your behavior.
This is great.
Jumbo. We spy because we care.
Hey, I like that advert.
More
I like that.
toys.
I'm not going to do it, Gary. I'm not going to do it.
Point radio.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Oh my god, do they get like black and their hair on end and stagger around? I'd rather it happen by accident, I think, rather than encouraging it. I think wouldn't I have to like sack all of my janitors to get a machine to overload like that? You know, everyone's dying. So I'm looking at these things, and really one of my biggest problems is just how filthy the people are. Really. Oh no, they need the toilet. Okay, how filthy the people are. So like the room, the environment is good, but look at this guy's hygiene.
Staff facilities are out of bounds for all patients.
He's got
and some
poor
staff.
hygiene, right? It's disgusting. He's desperate for the toilet. Well, if you go to the toilet, will you wash your hands or something? He's got 9% hygiene. You filthy... What's wrong with these people? Look at them. Why are they all so mucky? Do you know how many hand sanitizers I have in this hospital? Hmm? No? It's outrageous. Training. Yes, I know. There's lots of requests. What should we focus on next? Research. Research! We need to start a new research project, don't we? And look, we've got all of these up here that would help guide me. I keep getting distracted by the chat, you see. This is what happens, and then I lose my train of thought, and then I don't know what I was doing. You can make janitors focus on specific job types. Yes. Have someone dedicated to repair. Yeah, I could do completely right. Have I not done that? I forget what I've done on which levels. Let's see here. So we can look. We've got 8 janitors. Oh my goodness. And they're all desperately unhappy. Let's do... Right, so they're all technically satisfied with their pay. I'd like to try and... I definitely want to be able to do this en masse. Do you know, actually, before we do that, we should probably just check out this, right? Because they're pretty close, aren't they? Mind you. No, alright. Maybe we will. Can't you just fire them and hire a new one? Well, I could do, but this is the problem with that is that this is Mitten University, so all the people I can hire are students. I mean, they're all students. They're all, you know, not trained in anything. Except the assistants. The assistants are great. Look at the assistants. And look, we actually have some pretty good janitors. So what I do is this is a university hospital. It's a training hospital. So the focus is to train your staff up and get them doing all this amazing things. You're not going to do that and then sack them and start again. No.
Anything's better than my last hobby.
But you could.
Traffic cones.
You totally could do that. But I don't want to do that. To spend all that money training them, have them have the skills. For example, this room here, this is our research room. And in order to use this research room, we have to have a doctor that has the research skill. If I sacked him because he didn't like how much he was getting paid, I wouldn't be able to research anything, and that would be a crying shame. What have we got going on here? So, look. Let's do fluid analysis. Should we do fluid analysis? Design a machine to extract a range of fluids from patients. For diagnostic purposes primarily, but also just for fun. So here we go. We're going to start this research project, and then somewhere we have...
No sleeping in the corridors.
No sleeping in the corridors. We do have... Look at him. Look, I've trained him to research to the power of 3. And there's no way I'm going to be... There he is. There he is. And I've put 2 research desks in, so I could put in 2 researchers, but I don't think I have 2 researchers. So I've only... What we could do to help him along... Because look, I've got all this kudos. We could get rid of this. Let's sell that. And... Look. Right. Research monitors. An explosion of data, enough to make any scientist giddy with excitement. Boost research speed. Look, so this gives, it assists research. Plus 1% research power. What else have we got? So that's pretty great. We've got the supercomputer, which aids research plus 2%. And we've also got, look at this, the server, which aids research by plus 1. So look, what we might do, we'll go for the big one. Oh, hello. Look at that. We just gained 2 stars somehow in this hospital. I'm obviously doing something right. What's being said here? You should make a department of diagnostic medicine so I can recreate episodes of House MD. Fantastic. Yeah. Wow. Maybe. Is there a hospital gain to us? I know there's a hospital that's focused on research, right? Is there a hospital focused on diagnosis? Probably not. I don't know. I unlocked the server by getting to 2 stars. Oh! Really? Really? Oh my god. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I see what you're saying now. I haven't looked at this, Ben. Sorry, you're right. Did I spend the kudosh? Did I spend the kudosh or did I not? I was unlocking the supercomputer, I think, wasn't I? Was I unlocking the supercomputer instead of the server? But I've just been giving the server for free. I unlocked as well the news agents with kudosh, and I noticed that Sip's got it by completing 2 stars at... Now, what level was it? Was it flottering? I'm not sure. And I remember just thinking, oh, bum, I spent a lot of kudosh on that. I was a bit upset. So congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I hear that your research and development has been taking further strides. Bully for you. Continue with your studies for more rewards or go elsewhere and expand your organisation. Well, we're going to stay here because well, we have to. I can't go any further. But we could go back to other hospitals, but we're going to stay here. We're going to... I didn't look at my rewards and that, but you saw, didn't you? I think we got an easy scan upgrade. Easy. Do I even have a general diagnosis? I'm not sure that I do. I actually don't think I do. Have we seen this being used yet? I don't think we have.
The 45th caller today will win tickets to the
Oh,
Rock
look at the
Festival
sunflower.
taking place next month.
Anyway, let's do this.
I admire our station manager's optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
What we might do... So what we're going to do... These stack as well, right? So, having... some... How many? Having some should now boost research by plus 4%, right? Because we've done that, I believe. But now, I believe
reminded not to disturb the flora.
is that it will affect the temperature of this room. These get hot, right? I believe. Maybe look, right? So these servers get quite warm. So we probably won't need that. I wouldn't have thought. And maybe what we could do is try and use this heat, because this is a cold area, the university. Maybe we could use this to our advantage. Spread that heat out. Maybe but we have to keep an eye on this. If it gets too warm in here, we might have to consider some air conditioning to cool it down. But hopefully that'll be okay.
This is a general warning.
Warning. This is a general warning. I quite like these though, right? I think we might get these because they're pretty awesome. Look at these things. Oh, hello. It's the time for the award ceremony, everybody. Oh, spoiler alert, you might want to not unlock the supercomputer with... Okay. Thanks, Ben. I can't imagine that I've won any of these. We won't open them all separately. We'll do this. I've got Doctor of the Year! Carl Grumble. Well done, Carl. Well done, Carl. Check him out. He just won Doctor of the Year. Wow. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. You deserve a pay rise, don't you? Damn right, there you go. So, how are you feeling actually? You're a little bit tired. A little bit tired. We might need to consider some more training for you in the future that might help aid this. Now, do you see that? He just drank a cup of coffee and look, he now has a caffeine buzz. Who needs sleep anyway? Yeah, that's right, Carl. So he gains a buff because it was right there in the room that he was working in. He could just have a cup of coffee, get his caffeine buzz because his energy's feeling a bit low. It just helps him, you know, plod along. And then this will assist research as well. These have to be against the wall by the looks of it. So we are going to have to move his desk, I think. What we're going to do, Carl, sorry, mate. Sorry, come back. Carl, I didn't mean it. I'm not sure about that placement at all. It's upsetting me. No, Carl, sorry, I'm not done. Maybe I did mean it. There we go. Oh my god, if only there was a Dr. Pepper machine. Dr.
Why is
Peeper
it
machine?
Whenever you clip your nails in front of a computer, one of the nails
Doesn't want to play
always
ball.
flies into the cracks of your keyboard. Does the keyboard feed on them? I don't know.
I'm
No
just
one
making
knows.
Cole go in and out, in and out. Poor bugger. I think I've got him prioritised to research. So as soon as there's research to be done, he's right on it. So if we have a look at Carl, for example, because we were talking about this earlier, we touched on it. So we've got doctors here, and you can see that we've got GP's offices, we've got a deluxe clinic, the research department, psychiatry, and we also have a PANS lab. And what we can do is we can decide which doctors are best suited where. And you see here, Carl is the only one that can do research, so he has that. But I could
The fauna are
split up the
reminded
work,
not
right?
to disturb the flora.
I could split up the work. So like we've got these two here which are really fantastic in the GP's office. So what I could do is I could say, hey, you know what, I only want you two working in the GP offices and nowhere else. That is your full focus. And that would be that works fine. In fact, what we might do, because they're both ready for training, so we've got D here who's ready for training, right? Hello, D. We're going to give you a little bit of a pay rise. It's doing that sticking thing again. Wants training. Well, you're about to get it. Yeah. And Milo here
First
as
entering
well.
the hospital, please make your way to reception.
Right. So, Milo. Right. What we're going to train them up in, though, I don't want to keep giving them diagnostic power. Look, we could, or the GP. I think they were doing the GP one, so we could put them up to GP, but we probably will at some point, but not right now. Right now, I'm thinking something like motivation, increase speed and efficiency. That sounds good, right, for a GP office. I think we're going to do the same with the psychiatrists. Really get them, seeing everybody that needs to be seen and quickly and efficiently. So motivation, but we also have stamina training here, which could be good in a GP's office. Energy drains at a reduced rate, so that could be really great as well. But I think I'm just going to go for work faster, whip. I think that's what we're going to do. So we want these two. They're like, I'm training them up to be like my precious, perfect GP peeps. And we're going to get a guest trainer in. Sophie Smiles. Fantastic. And we can see here that it's going to last for 33 days. There's an upfront fee of 10,000 doubloons. A completion fee, 5,000 times 2 trainees equals 10,000, because she's just training the 2. So there we go. And then over here, who is it? Let's come back in here actually. Let's go back to our staff. And was it these two? They're not ready yet. Who was it? Who was I? A moment ago I said we could train them. Who was I talking about? Who on earth was I talking about? I can't remember. Who is it I was going to train? Do it. It's a bright golden loo. It is. Do you want to see it? If you go and sign up for Hospital Pass, this is your prize right here. Look at this. Ah, and they don't just look good. No. They give fantastic. If we get, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this one, right? And we will put in a bog standard toilet. There we go. So you can see here, look at this. So they're much more attractive. So people really like using them.
Will not be treated
Is that the only benefit of these? Still, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Look at them. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want that? Are there any more benefits to the golden loos? Do they take longer to break down? Anything like that? Do we know? Oh, look. Look, do you see her running to the toilet holding her bottom? That was awful. Ooh. this toilet looks awful. There's flies in it. Do something about that. So, but 4 times more expensive. It's true, but once you've got them, right? Totally worth it. You could just put the golden toilets in the staff rooms, in the staff toilets, because you can say, hey, I only want men using this toilet, I only want women using this toilet, or you can say, you know what, just staff use this toilet, or just patients, or a combination, mix and match. Anything that you want. Hello Bass, thank you for following my channel. Welcome to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome. So, you know, there's quite a lot you can do with the old box here, definitely. And so we're going to get rid of that. I like that you can add items as well to rooms without having to go into edit mode, because of course if I edit this, people can't use it. And that would be terrible. That would be a terrible thing. Right, so training. Now I don't remember who I was going to train. We had a conversation about it, and then I wasn't quite sure. Let's have a look here. let me allow that message. There we go.
Don't forget to tip your nurse.
Look, when I take my cursor off the screen, it runs away with me. Right.
Deluxe Clinic calling doctor.
Deluxe Clinic calling doctor. Can anybody remember who I was going to train? Let's have a look through here again. We've got quite a lot of... Oh dear. You are going on a break. I was about to say, that is absolutely terrible. Please go on a break. I don't know. I can't remember who I was going to train. And that reminds me of academia, where you can build... hey, I recently picked up that game. I've played it a bit, and it looks really promising. At the moment, there's not masses in it, but I like the direction it's going in. Definitely. I'm a big fan of that engine as well that the Introversion guys built. That's being used everywhere.
Read the 2 Point Squabbler for all your local news. 2 points of view on all subjects, because you decide what's true. Serving 2 Point County.
This is 2 Point Radio.
You know what? Motivation is just a good thing to have in general. In fact, talking about good things to have just in general, look, bedside manner as well, increase the happiness of patients when dealing with them, is good for anybody really to almost have. Look at this, emotional intelligence, increased happiness, plus 10% happiness for everybody. Look at this, there's 15 people that could 19? My goodness. Maybe a good all-rounder might be good. Get like a bunch of people in to do a good all-rounder. Let's see here. Was it nurses for the needle room? I don't think so. I've got a nurse. Haven't I got a nurse that does?
Those unable to find the hospital will not be considered patients.
Oh, we wanted to see if this worked, didn't we, Skylar? Oh, it does. She's using it, everybody. She's using it. God, good catch there, Syntax. So this is good. Don't want to go too nuts. There we go. Here, yes, we'll accept this challenge. Oh my god, we can look at this. Plus 40% happiness if we do it. Definitely. That is a very unusual selfie. Back of the head. Don't pull me away. So we missed this being used, which is a real shame. I really want you peeps to see this. Oh, look at her blowing a kiss. She's a romantic. Look, unmotivated and a teacher. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. Energized, low hygiene. Oh god, they all have low hygiene in this hospital. It's disgusting. You've got your golden toilet. Well done, Blood Spartan. Brilliant. It's the best decision you've made. So it's top choice for sure. Look at it. costs nothing, and it looks fabulous while doing it.
Patients must pay for good health.
Patients must pay for good health. In this hospital, definitely. Although there is a hospital, not that I can play it at the moment, but in the final version of the game, there should be a hospital that actually concentrates on what would we call it? Like public run, not private. So, you know, I guess you get I don't know, I'm speculating, I suspect you get finite amount of money each year, and you have to spend it as efficiently as you can to make sure that you're providing welfare for the people that are coming in and won't be paying for it, you know. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing that level, to be honest with you. Really looking forward to that one. Really looking forward to it.